about design life of slab systems of 50 years and the replacement of rails only once in that 50 years. So one new installation and a second installation. So by doing that, you don't have to put a lot of effort into the system once it's installed. So that reduces your footprint in the operational time and durability of the system.
So, Mr. Rik, would you like to share about your company and its journey so far to start with?
Yes, well, Edilon Sedra is specialized in design and supply and installation of ballastless-free track fastening systems. And we have established our own entity in India, Edilon Sedra India, a month ago, to have a firm step into the Indian railway market, where we think to have identified the paradigm shift in the approach of design and choices of investments, also related to sustainability and maintenance cost reduction.
So, how does Edilon Sedra's rail fastening and track isolation technology contribute to reducing the noise pollution along the railway lines, and what are the environmental benefits it has?
Well, one of the specific features of the systems that we use is that we work with a resin to embed the rail or any fastening that supports the rail. And so that's the first feature, where we reduced noise radiation from the rail itself. But our specialist R&D employees, technicians and doctors also work on including several layers of resilient materials in the systems, so that we can tune and calculate the required noise and vibration mitigation values for the customer based on their requirements.
How do you calculate the noise pollution, that it should be at par with the requirements of maybe the railways or wherever you're applying this product?
For that purpose, we have developed a specific software where we put in all the track data and also the rolling stock data. And the software relates the outcomes of the calculations on a database of resilient materials that we can include in any system design that we discuss with the customer or any design house.
Okay, great. So you're known for your innovative rail infrastructure solution, and can you elaborate some of the key technologies and the products that you have introduced to the Indian railway and the metro sector?
Yes, thank you. We addressed already the vibration mitigation and the noise pollution reduction that we provide with our systems. Another very important core aspect of our systems is that we have a very high electrical isolation value, which reduces stray current, corrosion and signaling disturbance. Another thing is that we provide very quick installation methods, and in one of the presentations was already addressed that the ambitions to expand the networks also require very large contracting company expansions, and we work on efficiency of installations, so that reduces the need of expanding but make it more efficient.
So India is open to a lot of new technologies and the cutting edge technology. So apart from this, or if you can tell more about this, that how your company can bring the latest technologies into the Indian market and how it's going to transform the industry as a whole.
Yeah, for that to happen, we have identified, we call it a paradigm shift in the Indian railways and metro companies. Not to look at the lowest price possible, because that was the doctrine in many years. So we have had our attempts into the Indian market, but we could never compete. We believe strongly in value of our systems, so not the lowest cost, invest in value and look at the long-term use of the systems in operations. Sustainability is also an aspect of durability of the systems, and also an aspect of low maintenance. If you don't have to spend a lot of maintenance, your footprint will go down in the same time as well. So this long-term view on investing in value and having operational and low maintenance use of the systems, that's our view on sustainability and also reducing costs on the long term.
I think this is what the Indian Railways is now seeking, that it should be durable and sustainable along with being cost effective products. So yeah. So, what are the unique challenges and opportunities that Edilon Sedra has encountered while operating in the Indian Railways and the metro sector, and how you have been able to address them?
The first challenge we have is, as mentioned, the value or cost doctrine. That's obvious, but also specifications that are ruled by the RDSO. Obviously, we have the approach of identifying specifications and requirements, and then bring out an advice on what's from our portfolio the best choice to take. We are seeking to match that with the eligibility requirements of the RDSO ballastless track descriptions. That's what we work on now through the principal engineers, etc., and also towards the RDSO. That is a long-term perspective, but it's only by that way possible to get our systems also compliant, perceived as being compliant to the requirements of the Indian Railways.
Sustainability and durability are crucial in the rail infrastructure. We just talked about it. So how does your company ensure that its solutions meet these criteria, which I believe now it's a challenge for you, like you discussed. So particularly in the Indian context, can you just tell us more about it, that how you're able to tackle this?
Yeah, well, the most important aspects is twofold actually. Our company endeavors to create the lowest footprint by continuously sourcing low footprint, low exhaust, low emission materials for our systems, but also our operations to have less landfill, reduce water usage, single-use plastic reduction, or actually abolishment of that in our company. So that's one aspect of the company organization and behavior. The other aspect is, and that needs to be also seen in the value and in the long-term aspect of our system usage, is the durability. So it's not replaced every time again, not very quickly. We talk about design life of slab systems of 50 years and the replacement of rails only once in that 50 years. So one new installation and a second installation. So by doing that, you don't have to put a lot of effort into the system once it's installed. So that reduces your footprint in the operational time and durability of the system.
Okay. So now could you share insights on any significant collaborations or partnerships Edilon Sedra has established in India to enhance the railway and the metro infrastructure? Any recent collaborations or partnerships?
Yeah, well, as mentioned, we established our local entity a month ago, so this was incorporated now. We have had meetings and approaches towards principal engineers and also EPC companies, because we need that, and we also need local production support for example, precast concrete slabs. So that's companies we are approaching now. We have a very intensive communication and exchange with one of them in the south of India, and we need their installation support. We need local support, local supply of concrete slabs. So this is something we try to build out and include our proposition, our system technology into that complete proposition to be tendered out and offered to the railways industry.
All right. And what future trends and emerging technologies do you foresee playing a critical role in the development of the Indian rail sector and the metro industry, and how is your company preparing to integrate these advancements?
Yeah, the word integration is the most important aspect for us. Our designs can be integrated into larger systems. We have our own application and engineering department in the group, not meant as competition to other design houses, but to integrate, to offer our special knowledge into the larger projects and to get it integrated in designs, but also get it integrated in total cost of ownership kind of schedules. So that's the twofold integration that we look at to become involved in the expansion of the railways and the metros.
And what kind of policy changes would you recommend to boost the growth and modernization of the railway sector or the metro sector? I believe you have a lot many.
We have discussed that already, basically. We like to use the word a holistic view. That's difficult because these are very large organizations that have to be divided in departments. And what we look at basically is an investment department, initial investments in railways, and then you have a separate budget and a separate department for maintenance, asset management. These are rarely joined together to have form this holistic view and a long-term vision of total cost of ownership. If that could be merged into a company, so everybody represents the whole railways, if that could happen, maybe utopia, but that is something that I would dream of, envision as a total holistic approach to the railway operations.
My last question would be that you talked about the collaborations and the mergers, and I hope that this event would be really helpful for you. I hope so. So can you please share your views about this event and few words of encouragement for the rail analysis team to share?
The initial remark is to be thankful for the event and the possibility to be present here. And I'm very enthused about the way it's organized. It's very well elaborately organized. Everything is there. And I already have been approached by interesting contacts and delegates to exchange knowledge and maybe collaborations, etc. So for that reason, I'm very happy that we have joined in, and I'm very thankful to have the opportunity.
Thank you so much for your time, Rik. Thank you.